Welcome to Epic Estate Talk Show. Today we have Steve Orr. He's going to tell us a little bit about himself.
Oh man, I don't even know where to begin, man. Like, it's kind of surreal being here. It's cool. Nice seeing you again. Obviously, cheers.
For sure. Haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
Oh, pretty good, man. You know, got a house, working all the time. You know, trying to keep busy.
First house?
Yeah.
What kind of, is it a house or townhouse or condo or what?
Townhouse actually. So
Right,
it's just gonna be something until I get that lady in my life and then buy.
Nice. Well,
buy the dream
congrats on that.
Awesome.
What are you doing for work lately?
Lately, oh man. Well, for the last little while, like I've worked at a bar for the last 2-3 years now, and more recently, like my actual respectable daytime job. I guess if a salesman can be considered respectable, commission it's what I was born for, man. Like I love talking to people. I'm really good at getting read off people, judging situations. So I figured it was definitely something good for me.
What kind of epic stories do you have from those experiences?
Oh man, let's see. Not necessarily at that bar. The problem is like once you work at a certain bar,
Yeah.
at that place the clientele knows you. You become kind of like a pseudo celebrity.
It's good and bad, probably. Hey?
Oh yeah. Well, it's good because everyone knows you, which is always
Yeah.
nice when you're drunk, not having to stumble over your words.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad part is I drink like a fish sometimes. That's the worst part. Is management will buy you drinks on your nights off, and then you're like, oh, I'm invincible at this place,
Yeah.
and you're not.
2 a.m. rolls around and you're like, oh my god, I hate my life and I work tomorrow at my other job.
Oh, the worst part is when you wake up the next morning and you have to call into work and tell them you can't make it in. And they're like, well, why not? And I'm just like, well, I have to go and buy glasses. And the worst part is when they say, again? Oh, that's always embarrassing.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So
I always keep up with the latest fashion trends.
I see that you have very, very outrageous glasses. They look good. Very outrageous though. So props on that choice.
I was thinking Ninja Turtles when I saw them, man.
You nailed it. You nailed it. What kind of insights can you give to an average person just walking to a bar?
If there's that cliquey group or whatever with the girls that are the bar stars or whatever, they're there every weekend, 2 times a week.
Just blowing all their money.
Blowing all their money, hitting on guys. Even though I don't know them by name or who they are really, they come in that one day and you can tell something's off. Like, that all ties in with the commission thing. Like, I'm good at making judgment calls on people, quick decisions, and that does come in handy at the bar as well. Like, if someone walks in and they look shady, usually a pretty good inclination if Steve is sitting over there and being like, this guy. Watch him.
Yeah. So do you see mostly guys hitting on girls or girls hitting on guys? Like what's the ratio?
I think most people are under the misconception that guys hit on girls more often than girls hit on guys. Mm-hmm. I think what actually happens is guys more oftenly unsuccessfully hit on girls, and girls are a bit more subtle and coy about it.
Yeah.
Whereas a guy will walk up, drop a cheesy line, and offer to buy a drink. A girl will just kind of, stand across the bar, take her time, but
Do that whole like eye contact eye
thing.
flutter,
basically all the stuff that us guys don't
hair
notice.
flick. So you probably have some pretty good hilarious pickup lines that hey.
I find pickup lines are just kind of a tool of the week because you always have those ones that'll ask for drinks.
Yeah.
I have the same
that's
response.
brutal.
I have the same response every time. It's like, how about this? You buy me a drink, we'll talk for a bit. If I'm still interested in talking to you, I'll buy the next round.
Perfect. Very classy.
Well, the nice
Very
thing is like
up-to-date.
it diffuses what they think your motive is, and that's taking them home.
Exactly.
And then they actually feel like you respect them at that point, albeit sometimes it's not true.
Hitting on girls at the bar who work there is the biggest fail ever. Tell some good stories.
Oh, it's not even. I don't think there is a specific story for it. It's literally every time. Because the best part is these guys have you can see in their eyes they're big, dumb, drunk cow eyes that they have that blind hope that something's gonna happen. And they don't realize, or they do realize and they choose to ignore it.
Yeah.
The fact that these girls are hired based on their looks,
Mm-hmm.
and they're paid to flirt with you.
Yeah.
And get you to buy more drinks and flirt more. And they always have that blind hope. They're like, oh, she touched my arm. I'm like, yeah, she wants your money.
She's paid to do that.
Yeah. Loaded gun, I believe is the term.
So do a lot of girls hit on you?
No, not really. Especially if I'm working, I'm kind of a chauvinistic prick.
Yeah.
Or at least I act like one. I'm actually a sweetheart on the inside, but
Oh, of course.
that's gonna be a secret. Hey, the secret's out now, right? So, I don't know. I'm not really one. I'm a flirtatious guy, but I never like to cross too many lines like
Yeah.
that. I'm more at home just talking to someone. If I can have a good conversation, that's usually good enough.
Last question to you, Steve, is what is your favorite part of each job? The bar and your commissioner salesperson.
Well, with the commission sales, you know, I really like that drive. It really motivates you because, you know, getting paid hourly in a sales environment, it doesn't really motivate you at all.
Yeah.
Knowing that I'm signing my own checks is what I really like. Plus the fact that I pretty well work with all my best friends and drinking buddies. It definitely makes the time go by pretty easily. When it comes to the bar, you know, every day has some kind of story that happened, right? Just imagine, you know, you go to that one summer party every year that is crazy, and now you're doing that as a profession. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. You meet a lot of interesting people.
Awesome.
The thing between both of them is no day is the same. That's probably the best part about it.
Keeping it interesting every day. Well, thank you, Steve. You've been a great guest.
Yes,
I have one thing for you. I have the end of the interview gift. So, this end of the interview gift is picture of selfies.
Oh my god.
So I searched on Facebook for the best selfies of Steve, and I framed them. So this is your gift.
Oh, good. This will go really good with my ego. That'll go great with my ego.
So hope you enjoy it, and glad to have you on the show.
That's great. Awesome, man. Thanks a lot.
No problem. Thanks for being on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I got that feeling that tonight is gonna be the night.